The other thing too is this is very interesting. This has happened, okay, just recently. And so people at a sale of, I'll paint the story. And maybe your clients have had this happen to them or you've had it happen to you. So your buyers, they buy a home, conditional on sale of their house. Okay, very normal in this market. It wasn't normal about 5 months ago, but it's very normal now. Now what happens is they do sell their house, but you know what? They found something else that came available, and they don't really love. They fell out of love with the house that they bought, conditional on the sale of their house. Go ahead, Alana.
Yeah. So this was it is really interesting. But I think the conversation to have with the buyers is if you put a clause in your purchase that's conditional upon the sale of your home, you are stuck. If the buyer sells their home, you are now bound to complete your purchase. You may not like the price you got on the sale of your home. It may now be difficult for you to purchase a new property. And as you mentioned, they may have found something else, which did happen. You're stuck. And so buyers have to understand that. So the clause that is kicking around now, the buyers really have to understand, and I think it's the standard AREA clause. The buyers have to understand they are bound. They are bound once they sell their home. Now, just Elizabeth again and I were talking about this yesterday. There is likely a way to structure the clause, and Elizabeth has one. I'm not sure if you used it in the past, but there is one where it's a little more tailored. So okay, I'm going to sell my home, but if I don't like what I get, or if I get below X, if I get below X, then I may decide to walk away from my purchase but still have sold my home. So it's possible to get sort of, cagey like that. But as we talked about, what seller is going to keep themselves on the hook
with that
for indefinitely or with that risk?
So depending on the timing, and Alana's going to cover ears right now, but depending on the timing and how close we are to the condition, and if this situation arises, call you guys got my cell number, okay? Track me down like a bloodhound, and I will. We were able to get a solution, and it was
I know nothing about it.
I'm not saying anymore.
I know nothing about it.
She knows nothing of that.
I know nothing.
Anyway, that's what I'm here for. Chief Strategy Officer. Okay, so when you get in that situation,
is that what that is?
Yeah, that's what I am. Yeah. Chief Strategy Officer. Yeah. So anyway, that's track me down like a bloodhound. Get Joey, she'll get me, and we'll kind of work through it when that occurs. Okay. Cool.
Awesome.
There's black, there's white, and then there's gray.
It always depends. It always depends.
Timing is though a big part of it
for
too.
Sure.